Mom always makes sure that I have my water. She said that it kept me healthy, and that we shouldn't waste it. It had always tasted funny though. She fills up a glass adorned with animal pictures, the size of which is just right for my little hands to grasp, when I was at the right age to drink it. Most days though, she would give me lots and lots of milk. She said that it was good for my bones. It doesn't taste anything special, but Mom knows what's good for me. I'm 11 now, and my water glass had changed. There are no longer animal pictures, just plain old glass, because Mom said that I was becoming a big boy, and big boys need grown-up things. We always have dinner in my room, at the bottom of the house. When I asked what was upstairs, and what was beyond that, Mom said that the outside contained nothing but monsters. Mom's so brave though, for choosing to leave our home every day to get me food. Maybe that's why she always carries that thing that goes pop. I heard the sound once, followed by my mom's scream. I guess she was fighting a monster that was trying to get in my room that night. Mom had always been my teacher, ever since I was old enough to learn. I once asked if there were other humans like us, but she told me that sadly, we were the only ones left, for the monsters had gotten the others. Every day was the same. Lessons about the monsters, food, water, and the occasional sweets Mom would make. I often saw her drinking something that wasn't water though, and she drank a lot of it. She told me that it was her medicine for her heart, that she takes it, so that she'll remain healthy, so that she can take care of me longer. She's the best, isn't she? One day though, the monsters killed Mom. It was a Thursday evening, when the monsters entered our house, and my mom tried her best to keep them away from me. I heard so much screaming, and then the pop noises rang. I was crying by the time the monsters got into my room and took me upstairs. Why didn't I feel scared though? Why were their words and actions so gentle? Why did they look human? Then I saw Mom on the floor, and water was coming out from a hole in her heart. So I did what any good son would do, I ran to her and drank the water. The other humans looked horrified, and one even almost vomited. The taller one then asked me what I was doing, as he tried to stop me from drinking. Mom said not to waste water after all.
I love my husband a lot, but I wish he would get over his weird obsession. He is constantly staring at random things. Last week, he spent 3 hours watching a spider make its web. He then cleaned it up the second the web was finished. It is so infuriating trying to have a conversation with a man while he is staring off at something behind you. I have to snap my fingers in his face, but that will only temporarily get him paying attention. I made him swear to me that his only priority was my pregnancy after we found out I was expecting. He swore to me that he would only care about the pregnancy and nothing else. This morning I woke up to find my husband staring at my baby bump. I was a little bit surprised, but happy. I let out a scream of pain though, when I tried to get up. It was only as I gazed down at my ripped open stomach that I realized my husband wanted to watch our baby grow inside of me.
My mother was the kind of woman who didn't seem happy with her appearance, so she'd cake her face with inches upon inches of makeup. So much so, that growing up since I was a toddler, I'd never glimpsed her real face. Not even once. Her own son. I know I was crossing boundaries, but can you blame me? A 5-year-old kid back then, can you blame me for being morbidly curious? I wanted to know. I ate to peel her away, layer by layer, until I found my real mom. So, after lying awake for hours, I climbed out of bed a long while after Mom and Dad went to their bedroom. Once the house was still and dead quiet, I stole the knife from underneath my pillow, then snuck out into the hallway. I opened their bedroom door, at a deathly slow pace without it creaking. Once inside, I tiptoed closer, until I reached Mother's side. I brought the blunt side of the knife closer to her face. My intentions were obviously not to hurt her, but only to gently shave away the thick, flesh-tone makeup that smothered her skin. What struck me as I neared was the stinging scent of the cloying perfume that clung to Mom's body. The knife was only a sliver away from touching her face when I suddenly felt a fierce grip on my wrist. I turned to look, spotted the hand clamped around, and my gaze trailed up the arm until I met my dad's stern eyes in the dark. He looked livid. "Go back to your room, son," whispered Father, low enough to not wake Mom, but laced with just enough anger. I did my best not to pee myself, while Father's glare burned holes into me, and I slunk away in shame back to my room. I trembled as I pulled the covers to my chin, terrified at the prospect of all the ways Dad would ground or punish me come morning. Sometime later, my fear-ridden body gave way, and I fell asleep. I was shaken awake by Dad a few hours later, though it wasn't yet morning, maybe dawn. I could tell by my still dark room. "I haven't been honest with you, kiddo," Dad said, in a weirdly gentle tone. "Come with me." So, I got out of bed, and groggily followed Dad when he motioned for me, led me into his bedroom again, then opened the door into his bathroom. There was a towel strewn on the floor next to the sink. It was stained with powdery colors and dark smears. In the bathtub sat Mom, in a black bra and underwear. To my surprise, her bare face had the makeup all scrubbed off. I instinctively took a step back and gulped, though Dad held my shoulder firmly in place. "She died giving birth to you, my son, and all these years, I still did my best to give you a beautiful mom.